Hey guys, welcome back to the Funded Trader. Today we're going to be taking a look at the March competition results. As you can see, there are over 8,359 participants, contestants, who participated in the competition, and the top 20 finishers were eligible for all sorts of prizes, from discounts to actual challenge accounts. Now, if you weren't able to sign up for the March competition or even the April competition, there's always next month. We do our registrations towards the end of the month, so in the last week, look out for your chance to register for the upcoming May competition. Now, let's take a look at the standings for March. The standings show me 554, Amira, and Sankar 44 as our top three finishers. But I just wanted to say that there's actually a discrepancy in the standings. The top one and third finishers were actually disqualified for cheating. They were found to have multiple accounts in the competition, thus being removed from the competition. So the true winners, the true victors of the March competition were Amira, True Effects, and Freedom. I just wanted to say congratulations on your challenge accounts, and I hope you guys pass the funded and get all of the payouts and all of that good stuff. So looking at the data, I've extrapolated the data over to sheets to give us an insight view of what these three traders did to achieve the top three ranks for the month of March. So let's start off with Freedom, as he was in the top third position. Let's take a look at his graph and see what he did over the course of March. So he started off, wow, 14 days without taking really any trades, halfway through the competition, and he still made it onto the top three spot. That just goes to show that if you're taking it more slowly during the competition and you think, oh, these people have hundreds of percent return, I'm not going to make it. This person, this trader, Freedom, didn't even open a trade until halfway through the month. Halfway through the month, and he still made it to the top three. So if you're having any doubts or you're not having any hope that you're going to make it, keep fighting, keep pushing, and keep trading. You never know what can happen. There could be cheaters. People from the top can easily fall their way to the bottom if they're not using proper risk management or trading with respect to the actual markets. Just because it's a demo doesn't mean you can full margin every trade. So we can see his graph went skyrocketing all the way to 238,000, and then he bottomed out at 220,000 to end the competition. Going over to the graph and the chart, we can see a few things. Freedom only placed 20 trades during the month, during the half month, I should say. 10 of his trades were winning trades, 10 of his trades were losing trades. This gives him an average win rate of 50%. That's pretty good, honestly, but what's more important is his average winning trade. If we take a look at his average winning trade, he has over $14,500 for every profit, and his average losing trade costs him around $2,500. This puts him right around 5.72 risk to reward ratio. That's actually very good considering he can lose almost 6 times in a row before one of his wins covers all of the losses. When we look at the break-even win rate, he's well above that, and his 50% average win rate covers all chances of him going into the negative and maintaining a positive balance. And we can see over the month, he netted 120% return or $120,000 profit for the challenge. Taking a look at some of his instruments traded, we can see that Euro Australian cost him almost $10,000. He traded once on AUD JPY, giving him $245. Euro GBP, he traded only twice, which also cost him $3,700. And then looking at Euro CAD, this must be like the holy grail of trades. He took 9 trades and he netted $135,000 from these trades. Now, this is pretty much possible because of the lot sizes that he was taking. He was entering for short period of time and he was able to net $66,000 on a trade, 45,000, 11, 5, 9, 5, etc. So with those trades that he took on EuroCAD, he was able to net a profit of $135,000. And all the other losses or all the other trades didn't really have an effect on his total account. But I'm sure after he took all of those wins, he just tried to enter a few more trades and he secured himself a spot on the top of the leaderboard. But his enormous lot sizes may not be normal for a actual $100,000 account. So, you do only have a month to trade and it's either you win the competition or you lose. So, it goes to show that his trading style for this competition might be a little bit different compared to his actual trading style as a trader, but the results speak for themselves. He's taking small losses and pulling out the big wins. So props to him. And let's take a look at TrueFX's chart and then also his data. TrueFX is the second place winner for the March competition. Taking a look at his graph, we can see a few things. First of all, his graph looks like the Superman ride at Six Flags. I mean, honestly, just straight up and he's going to the moon. But what actually ended up happening is he started on February 28th, or right when the competition began, and he really didn't do all of much for the first 15 days of the month. Just like Freedom, TrueFX didn't really get anywhere. So again, I want to emphasize that just because you're taking it slow or you're not able to get off the ground during the competition doesn't mean you can't win at something. You just have to keep pushing and keep fighting. As long as you're following your plan, you're following your trading strategy, you're not risking the entire account, you can make it to the top 20. Honestly, you can get yourself one of these great prizes or even make it all the way to the top 3. And so his highest winning trade was $55,000. And just taking a look at his graph overall, his equity just instantly went up all the way to the heights over the final 15 days of the month. And so jumping over to the chart, we can see a few things. TrueFX traded 45 different trades over the course of the month, or over the course of the last 15 days of the month. He had most of his trades during that time. He won 18 out of 45 trades and lost 27 out of 45 trades. This gives him a win rate of 66.67%. That's an incredible win rate. And taking a look at his average risk to reward, he has over 18 risk to reward ratio. That means he can lose 18 trades in a row, with the average losing trade being $500. And as soon as he wins a trade, he will cover all of his losses and be right back on track, heading towards the top of the leaderboards. His break-even win rate is 5%. I mean, it makes sense. If you have that high of an average risk to reward ratio, I mean, you can lose so many trades in a row and your account will still be able to break even as long as you can win one trade. And so, over the course of the month, TrueFX netted $156,000 profit. This put him at 156% return for the month and giving him the second place finishing for the month of March. His tried and true NAS 100. NAS is a very popular instrument traded by all kinds of traders, scalpers, swing traders, all types of indices. They tend to trend upwards as they're directly correlated to the actual market of all these companies. And so it's logical to see all of these buys that TrueFX took during the time. His best trade being $55,000 with only a 0.55 lot size is actually incredible. It's remarkable because this type of lot size is actually possible on a normal funded account. If you have 100,000, 200,000, it's not out of the realm of possibility to enter a 0.5 of one lot on an indices trade if you have that big of a capital. And it's very possible to get this type of trade on an actual funded. So I'm very pleased to see that he wasn't just entering 50 lots, 100 lots. He was trading responsibly, trading with a set type of risk management. Just taking a look at his lot sizes throughout the challenge, we can see he didn't really vary all that much. 1.51, 1.55 for all of his NAS trades. They were all almost 0.55 lot size. And so again, I just want to emphasize the fact that if you have a funded account, if you're striving towards a funded account, just know that if you develop a style of trading where your emotions are under control, you can hold trades for an extended period of time, you can possibly do this type of damage to the market. Who doesn't want to earn 55,000 from one trade? I know I do. And so this is a great example for us to learn from, as such a small lot size carried over, I want to say thousands of pips, because he entered, 13,916 and he got out 14,934. That is thousands of pips. Literally thousands. I think 934 minus 916, that's $1,000 of movement on NAS. And so that equates to over 10,000 pips, which is why we can see such an incredible profit. 10,000 pips times 0.55, which is 55 cents per pip, and we can see the results. Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to be 10,000 pips times 5.5, as indices have a slightly different calculator for all of their trades. Taking a look at some of his other trades, we can see that he traded some different forex currencies, but that didn't really have an impact on his account, as NAS was just that. He had that type of profit with that type of lot size. Truly remarkable. Let's take a look at the final and the number one place, Amira. Amira was our first place winner for the Funded Trader March competition. Taking a look at his chart, we can see something very crucial, and we can learn something from this. His balance went down to 49,000, and that might signify that, hey, he might have actually lost the challenge, but in reality, his equity was so high that all the losses that he took in a span of a few days, from the 9th to the 10th, those losses were covered by his floating equity. So in reality, he actually didn't lose the challenge. He wasn't disqualified, and he ended up as our first place winner for the month. Looking at his return and just his average and largest winning trade, I should say, 254% return, and his largest trade being $100,000. I expect 100 lot size. I expect 1,000 lot size for this type of return. He had $100,000 trade. To get these type of profits, just doing some different types of math, you need either thousands of pips or you need an enormous lot size with a small amount of pips. If we look at the data taken from all of his trades, we will see the answer to our question. Amira took over 82 trades during the month of March. He won 19 of those trades, and he lost 63 of those trades. This puts him right around a 30% win rate. And that's not very good. But considering his average win rate, average risk to reward ratio, is 16.47, he can lose 16 trades in a row with $1,000 average losing trade. And his first winning trade will net him $16,000 and $759 on average. His trading style is mainly focused on gold. He likes trading gold, as we can see from the number of trades taken in the month. Gold net him $264,000 for the month. That's incredible. Truly remarkable. I do know a few different traders who can trade like this, but trading in a competition, trading to beat out your competitors, Amira did that. And we can see that his lot sizes, as I mentioned previously, I honestly expected to see 100 lots, 50 lots at least. To trade that much profit on gold with a 10 lot is remarkable. He entered a sell at 2052 and he closed the trade at 1951. He held over 1,000 pips. I am dumbfounded. This just goes to show the skill some of these traders have. Because there's a lot of misconception that, a lot of these traders are just entering 1 million lot, they're entering 1,000 lots, 100 lots. This is the proof that Amira deserves the number one spot, the first place finish for the funded trader competition. A 10 lot and another 10 lot and a 5 lot gave him over $200,000 profit. Truly remarkable. I mean, there are other things that he traded, but they don't make even a dent in the total amount of winnings that he was able to take in to get himself the number one spot. So I just want to say props to you, Amira. You deserve this first place finish, and to everyone who is looking to participate in the next competition, make sure you pay attention to the final month of April so that you can register for the May competition. And with that being said, thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something today. I hope you have high hopes for your own funded accounts, seeing that you can have such crazy profits with not crazy lot sizes, Very well managed, very well kept, and within the realm of possibility. So again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.